In this video, we're going to look at how we can insert items such as shapes and widgets into your iBook. And just kind of, let's see here. So we're on our Bigfoot page, section 1. I can go up here to shapes. We have all these shapes. You might not have time to go and make diagrams in Photoshop. You might not have Photoshop. You might not have external files. This gives you just a little bit of an ability to make items within iBook that if you need to go back and change, even if you do have Photoshop. For example, if we look at this picture that I have back here, now that I've kind of developed where this book is going, I would like to change this from my first iBook project to whatever the title of my book, and I would like to change the title of my book. I think my first iBook, to reflect more about the monsters that this book is becoming about now. And I can do that here. I can change the title here, but I can't go and change this image here within iPhoto. Within iBooks, because I made that PNG image file in Photoshop. So I'd have to go back to the source file in Photoshop to change that, which I'm not going to do right now because that's going to take not a lot of time, but more time than I want. So maybe I should have used a shape there and then used a text box, so I could have just changed it and had a gray background made in Photoshop. Same thing with this one there. That's the same one. Okay, so to insert shapes, you can just go up here to shapes and you choose a shape. It clicks and it's added to the page. I think it's added like in the middle of the page. And did you notice that when it was added in the middle of the page that the text moves around? So unlike Word, in Word, you would have put this shape right wherever the cursor was at, the insertion point was at, and all the text would have been messed up. You would have had to go and right mouse click on the shape and choose to choose the type of fit out of the 6 different types of fits that Microsoft Office gives you. Here you don't have to mess with that. You can just pull this around anywhere you want it. Okay, you can resize it, the color, opacity. Opacity is the transparency. Floating, inline, anchored. Alright, so I'm just going to maybe just put that down here. That was just kind of an example. I really don't need a shape. I might just go ahead and just delete this here. Delete. Instead, I've got a great video that I want to insert. It's the Patterson-Gimlin video, and I think all of y'all will recognize this. And I can insert that video by just dropping it in the way we did the intro media, or I can choose media right here. Okay, you can see some of the other widgets. So I clicked on widgets, and these are all pretty self-explanatory. Just by looking at the symbol. I'm going to choose media. What's a little different about this is that it is going to it's going to plop a little placeholder down in the middle of my page. And you can see it gives a place where I can type a title and a caption. Now I'm going to go over here to my Project 1 folder. I'm going to find my video and I'm going to just click and drag that over. It's going to take a minute to optimize that maybe. You'll recognize this video. It's pretty iconic. Some people would say it is actual proof of Bigfoot. This is when Patterson and Gimlin were up in, I believe it's Bluff Creek, Northern California, where they were out on their horses and across this dry riverbed, or Mr. Gimlin, who's in his late 70s now, called it a crick. So we got down in that crick, and Patterson pulled out his camera and started filming this Bigfoot. Blah, blah, blah. And again, I can resize this, move this around wherever I want it to be. So I'm going to do File, Save. Whenever you're doing anything, any type of publication, whether it's an e-publication or a paper publication, there's some design principles that you want to keep in mind. Balance is one of them. So you would want to place this somewhere on this page to where it looks balanced, where it doesn't, like this looks unbalanced to me. Although it's in the middle of the page, the way the text is wrapping around it, it's very busy. So I might just kind of pull it just right down here and just leave it right there. All right, I'm going to file, save that.